Senior Congress leader P. Chidambaram today said only the Gandhis could not be held responsible for the party's recent elections defeat. Speaking to NDTV a day after a meeting of the Congress G23 or rebels, he urged the group not to split the party. Like many Congress leaders, Mr. Chidambaram also confirmed that Sonia Gandhi had offered to step down, along with the children Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra at the election post-mortem by the Congress Working Committee on Sunday. The Gandhis offered to step down, but it was not accepted by the CWC. So what is our option now? We need to speed up the process to elect a new Congress president, but the earliest that can happen is in August. But what do we do between now and August? Till then, we, including me, believe that Mrs. Gandhi is leading the charge, Mr. Chidambaram said. He said Sonia Gandhi had suggested advancing the election, but most leaders didn't agree. G23 leaders like Kapil Sibal have been openly calling for the Gandhis to make way for new leadership in order to revive the election-battered party. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee said that a government had received an offer to purchase the NSO Group's Pegasus software a few years ago, but she had turned down the offer. The West Bengal Chief Minister said they came to a police department to sell their software. They demanded 25 crores for it. 5 years back, it came to me and I said no, we don't want to buy such softwares. Mamata Banerjee's disclosure comes even as the Supreme Court is looking at a batch of pleas alleging that Israeli spyware Pegasus was used for surveillance of certain people in India. Mamata Banerjee said, if it was for anti-national activities and for security, it could have been a different thing. But it's being used for political reasons. It's being used on officials and judges, which is not acceptable. At least 15 to 20 Indians are in conflict-hit Ukraine and they are waiting to be evacuated, the government said today. It assured that evacuation flights under Operation Ganga are not over. We are providing all possible assistance to these people. Some people are still in Kherson. Operation Ganga is not over and we are helping all those who wish to be evacuated, Foreign Minister spokesperson Arindam Bagchi said in a media briefing. Kherson is in southern Ukraine. When tensions in Ukraine increased, the Indian embassy there started a registration drive for Indians in January and some 20,000 Indians, mostly students, had registered. Foreign Minister S. Shankar said more than half of the students were in universities in eastern Ukraine that borders Russia. This area has been epicenter of the conflict so far. Punjab's new Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann announced the launch of an anti-corruption helpline today. Mr. Mann, who took oath yesterday promising that he would not waste a day, said the helpline number will be launched on March 23, the death anniversary of freedom fighter Bhagat Singh. The anti-corruption helpline number will also be my personal number. If anybody asks for a bribe, send audio and video on that number, he said. I'm not threatening any government employee as 99% of government employees are honest, but 1% of such employees are corrupt, which has rotted the system. Only Aam Aadmi Party can clean this corrupt system, he added in the tweet. The number will be exclusively for people to upload videos of corrupt officials demanding bribe for their day-to-day work or indulging in other malpractices. Such officials, he later said, will be given exemplary punishment. India on Thursday hit out at the Organization of Islamic Cooperation for inviting the chairman of the All Parties Hurriyat Conference to attend its foreign ministerial meeting in Islamabad next week. External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Arindam Bagchi said, New Delhi does not expect the OIC to encourage actors and organizations engaged in terrorism and anti-India activities. At a media briefing, he said, India takes very serious view of such actions which are aimed to subverting the country's unity and violating its sovereignty and territorial integrity. It is highly unfortunate that OIC continues to be guided by a single member's political agenda rather than focusing on important development activities, Mr. Bagchi said in an indirect reference to Pakistan.